Human body is the most beautiful and complex structure with so many organs in it, and it is important to study all the organ systems. Hence the lesson life process. Hello and greetings to all the students. Today we are going to start your chapter 6 biology life processes. In a very interesting scenario, we all know that most of the lesson is the hidden gem in the title itself. So, as you know, life process are nothing but processes that are happening in your living body system like digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion. If you keenly observe, these all are belonging to some organ system in your body. And if you see in India, there are so many diseases that are related to these organ systems only, and most of it is for the circulation, that is heart. So, first of all, the question goes like this: am I alive? If I'm speaking or I am having a growth or I'm eating, that means I'm a living thing, and that is how the living thing process. And if I'm a living thing, I have all these life processes happening in my body. So these are the life processes that are important. First one is digestive system. Second is respiratory system. Third is circulatory system, and the fourth is the excretory system. These are the organ systems which are very important, and you will be learning it number wise. And the first one which we are going to study is digestive system. Before we begin, let us see how beautifully everything is ribbed. All the organs in your body system are protected with a beautiful gear. They all are mechanized and properly fitted. You have bones, limbs, blood, and in that rib cage you have your heart. So this all is interrelated. This human body system is very much complicated, but scientists have tried to study it in a very brief manner. They divided whole of the body of the human system into 4 important processes. There are different processes as well, but these are most important processes. Now if you see, these days we are also having the next level problem, that is about virus. Can we say that virus is a living organism? So we have to just check if it is. These days we have the next level virus, namely belonging to the Coronaviridae family. Viruses do not show any molecular movement in them until and unless they infect some cell. That is partly why there is a controversy about whether they are truly alive or not. So if they infect a cell, only then they are alive. So how does processes in viruses takes place is also a different concept. But now, if you see the structure of this virus, it has spikes in it and has a very weird structure of performing, and these spikes are the one which actually hold on to the receptor cells and try to infect the whole body system. Now if you see that there is a controversy about it is to be alive or no, but if you see human body system, there are so many parts, and these 4 are very important. Like if we say we have the nose for the respiration, and the lungs for breathing, stomach for digestive system, kidney for excretory system, and there is always a damage and breakdown thing that is happening, and for that we always need food. To be alive, to keep repairing ourselves, we need this kind of process, that is food. So now, maintaining tissue structure, we have to know that when digestive system word occurs, there comes a word, namely nutrition. To prevent damage and breakdown, energy is needed for them. And breaking down of food source for cellular needs with help of oxygen is what cells call for respiration. Okay, the uptake of food should reach the specialized tissue carrying food and oxygen from one place to another, and that is also a different thing. Now, nutrition is divided into two types. One is autotrophic, that is self, and heterotrophic, that is different, and it is found in the animals. When this word strikes in, we know that in plants, the thing that occurs is photosynthesis. And in heterotrophic animals, biocatalysts and enzymes are very, very important. So what exactly is photosynthesis? You are studying it from a maximum times in your textbooks about photosynthesis. That is nothing but you take up the carbon dioxide plus with the water with the help of chlorophyll and sunlight. Chlorophyll and sunlight are very, very important. Chlorophyll is responsible for the green pigment in the plants, and sunlight gives them provided necessary sufficient amount of growth. That is changed to glucose plus oxygen plus water. And these processes are performed by absorption, conversion, and reduction. So in this, the most important thing is your chlorophyll and sunlight. And from soil also we get few of the elements, namely nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and magnesium. There are also different organisms that are present in the environment and they are performing their life processes. Like parasitic organisms depend on other animals for their food but do not harm them. The next one is unicellular organisms like amoeba and paramecium who perform diffusion as a process for nutrition. In this whole lesson, we try to study and give a brief introduction of what exactly is the life processes and to know more about the digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, and excretory system, and the third is nutrition. In our next session, we are going to study about all this in detail. For now, thank you.